Man, you're lucky. 3 days, 2 videos. What's up? Yeah, the angle, I'm a little bit in your face, am I not? There is a reason for that. Hold on, I started my lather before my shower, and then I didn't finish it, so I gotta finish whooping it up. Yeah, and I don't have the sign over there. I need to use command strips to put it up, and I thought we had some, and the kids just use them for every dang thing, so I'm gonna have to go get some command strip. I was searching all over in the closet where we keep them, and I guess they've been all used up. But the angle's a bit different, I mean, in terms of closer, because my wife upgraded my phone. So I'm using a different phone mount. And I'll show you the one I was using. I think I did once. It's actually very cool, but with one drawback. So this is the mount I had been using. Super short, sticks here, has a very powerful magnet here. So it comes with like a small disc and a big square of like very thin metal you stick on the back of your phone. And then when I go to record, I just take my phone and it just sticks right there. Super easy. The drawback is I could not wirelessly charge with my phone anymore, which is not a huge drawback. It was a little bit easier. Actually, interesting. I was going to say the only drawback was the table next to the bed used to have a charging pad to stick my phone on. But when I put that metal thing on the back of it, I had to just put a lightning cable there. But with the lightning cable there, I could also charge my earbuds and all that stuff. Now that I put the charging pad there, I don't have the fancy earbuds that'll charge on the pad. Kamisori. I don't know what's happening. That doesn't mean what you gotta do. I don't know what that means. Anyhow, so now I'm using back to my old mount, which is the suction cup with an arm about yay long that's kind of very firmly flexible, and then jaws that grab the phone. And I don't like it. Plus it sticks the phone out, you know, instead of this far. Even bending it in an S shape, it's like this far. That's why but I got you're lucky. I can turn this on 4K, 60 frames per second. I didn't do that. I was looking at if there's other adjustments, like, you know, to soften my features or anything like that. No. I'm trying to get going with the shave, but I gotta explain everything to you. That's why we're a little close today. Anyway, this is my third shave using the Kamisori shavette. You know what? Can I put my glasses on? Getting soap all over. I mentioned that there's an oval on it. It says, oh, CIB. That's CIB. So never heard of it. So it's just kind of some kind of knockoff. I want to see how not quick, I'm not going to go fast, but I think my technique is improved with this thing a little bit, learning it. So I was a bit tentative on my shave with it a couple days ago. But now we're getting there. And still, I think I feel the same way that I could get used to it more. Just still feeling like I want weight at the end of it. And that's it. It's unbalanced. It has to be. I mean, like you're normally where you want your pivot point, kind of where your thumb is. The pivot point's like, you know. So it don't feel right. That's all. So my wife is gone. Today's Monday. She left yesterday, back Wednesday. So I'm taking the opportunity to use a scent she would not be thrilled with. I'll show you what it is. I do have today and tomorrow off just because I got to do a lot of kid shuttling. I could probably do it while working from home, but just one less worry. Plus, I'm maxed out on PTO. So while we're doing a cruise, is that next week? Yeah, I think we fly out next Wednesday. Anyway, I can use it. I can stand using some PTO. So the soap is Razor Master Tiovo. It's a pine tar. This is my by far favorite. If you guys like Texas on Fire, you gotta try this. Super, super smoky. And I can't explain it. People are, people tease us Scotch lovers that like the peated Scotch about why, this whole tastes like Band-Aids, smells like a barn fire. Why would you want to drink it? I don't know. Just do. Just do wanna. And sometimes part of it is thoughtfulness. Maybe Scotch drinkers are just a little more advanced kind of in their mental processing. I might say, a little more mature. Because using a soap like this, drinking peated Scotch and stuff, depends on what I want, but a lot of times it's, again, for the experience that you actually want to be it's not the dislike, but a little challenge. Like, it's not just like drinking soda or a White Claw or something like that. Like, you can just slurp it down, and of course you could, but it's not enjoyed that way. That to enjoy it, you're going to think about it. And of course, because of the expense and stuff, you don't want to just be doing shots of it, right? I was going to think of the same as my experiences with mezcal, which I wanted to experience. I did. I bought several of them. But it's almost like that one takes a little bit, it is too intense. I don't know. That's all another road I'm going down. Anyway, so this one's very smoky, and I like the experience of it. But this has got to be one of the top scented soaps I have. I think, dare I might say, there's only two that are this strong. So there's this one where you open the tin, you can take a shower, come out of the shower, and you still just smell the scent of the soap even though it hasn't been lathered. Pretty good with the cami, huh? This is Feather Pro Guard on shade number 3. Yeah, so I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it is just that the balance. I mean, obviously it's light enough. It's not like a jackhammer, so you can hold the thing and get a good shave out of it. It's just, and like the Cutthroat Journey says, you can get used to it. Yeah, you could. Question is why? Is there a need? I mean, or maybe there is, for variety. Maybe now that I've learned that I don't have to avoid this thing. It does make me regret getting rid of the Feather SS because I had a cover for it. That's why I'm shaving with this today and probably the next 3 shaves, because I got no cover for the blade. I can't fold it to protect it. And as I showed, much to the chagrin of some folks, I just keep my razor. I thought I cut him. No. Here, don't ever do this, but is this a bonus of the cami? You can grab it by the end and get these weird angles. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I keep my razors just in a drawer. All the razors that I use. So if I threw this in there, the blade's just exposed. So on the counter it shall sit until I get 6 shaves on it. And then toss the blade. Alright, shave done. Our buddy Steven from Vegas hadn't used alum before, and you know, it doesn't come with instructions. So he's like, you just rub it on and it shows you where you cut yourself. Yeah, that's what it does. But that ain't all. Wait, there's more. I gotta clean out my bowl. Oh, the other thing is this soap scent is so. Oh, hold on. Finish the thought. There are 2 soaps that are this strong. This is one of them. The other one is Panna Crema Nuevia. So Panna Crema is a company. Nuevia is the line or the type, whatever, a subsection of their soaps. And Rosa is the soap, the red one. They have blue and green as well. But that's not like this where you got to think about it. It's just beautiful, but oh, so strong. There we go. Back to the alum block. I've heard some people say alum because it is aluminum salt, I believe. But I guess the easiest way to say what it does is it acts somewhat like an astringent, or just like pouring. Whoop, take it easy. Like pouring salt on a wound. That if you actually have a cut or something, it got. So if you have little weepers, putting alum on it can stop the weepers. It kind of tightens everything up a little bit, but like salt on a wound, you're gonna feel it. So if you have a beautiful shave, you use the right pressure. You know, maybe in everybody's skin different. I'm just gonna speak in general. If you have the perfect shave, no nicks, no added pressure anywhere, you're not gonna feel a thing when you put on the alum. Now I'm rinsing off the alum. It'll dry out. You don't want to leave it on there. You just let it do its job. And you say bye. Alum's off. So now, as Barber Dave likes to say, you've had soap on your face, big disgrace, and alum. You got to rehydrate. You know, this, while it's natural beauty, I've messed with it. So we're gonna put on the old, now we're doing Quinn's Cucumber Mint. Just 3 drops. Just a dab will do you. Less than a dab, actually. Look, see? I'm not even holding any in my palm. That's how much you want. Because especially this stuff, I'd say it's very hydrated. I don't know what it's got in it. It leaves your skin soft, but you want very, very little of it. Otherwise, it'll just be yucky. So what was I saying? That's what the alum does. So if you, a little bit too much pressure, kind of abrading the surface a little bit, you're gonna get a little zap, a little stingage there. if you're really ripped up, you know, sometimes we joke around, we use terrible blades and things like that. Your whole face can be lit up like it's on fire because there's micro abrasions all over for those salts to get in. Anyway, there we go. Oh, almost. You can, my poor little aquanaut he's in there, but so the other thing is, not only did I do you the favor of not filming in 4K, this is my first video on this phone, so we will find out if everything transferred over well. I actually had this phone Saturday, had it Friday, got it Friday, and didn't transfer over till Saturday evening, so I could film my video for Barber Dave for his new sponsorship on the old phone, just to make sure I had the intro and the outro and everything went well, just for you, Dave. And now we'll see if it works for you guys. Oh, I did the alum, I did the Quins, I just did the 2-in-1. So we're gonna finish up, we're gonna do a little TOF, Texas on Fire. This one just goes on the lower nickel, and loving it. So yeah, I don't think, especially since I'm staying home, you know, she doesn't go tell me to rinse it off, but I know that me coming out smelling like smoke is not the best thing. And then old dog learning new trick. Not that I've learned, I finally just gave in. So I'm using Patchouli 24, which is actually a smoky kind of scent from Le Labo. I always get, why am I talking about this guy again? Barber Dave. You know, he always said that when you put on a scent, you do not do this because there's molecules, the stink molecules are big, and you do like this and they just bust apart and it doesn't smell the same. And I was like, maybe so, but that's just my thing. I think it's a lot of people's thing, right? You're rubbing it on both sides. You don't want to be lopsided in the way that you smell, which makes sense. But so I just did it anyway, because I do like this, and like I would do the back, and you're in there, and then I do along the arm, and then there. I mean, it's like there's plenty on, right? So even if I screw this part up, you got all this other stuff. And then I don't know what to trigger. You know, sometimes they say you got to hear things 50 times or whatever, and so I just and you know, we're always kind of changing up our routines and stuff. So I decided for a while, I'm really trying to, when I want to hit the right wrist, so because it doesn't feel right. This is wet now and it feels like cooler because it's drying, and this hand is left out. There's nothing going on over here, and it feels like I need to make it right. So you got to put it in your left hand, and which I've never, you know, I always squirty thing with my right hand. And you notice I was using my thumb just because I'm like a Neanderthal with my left hand when it comes to squirty thing. Here, let's try. For the first time on camera, I'll try squirting with my index finger. Not bad. It does not feel right in this hand, that's all. So another big decision in my life is, do I keep working on it so I can use the squirty left finger so that I'm not doing this, or do I just go back to, it's my stink molecules. If I want to squish them, I'll squish them. Tune in later to find out. I'll see you on the forum.